Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm here to recommend to you my top 5 favorite contemporary books. Contemporary is books that are set in our world without any supernatural elements and are post Second World War. Personally, these are the kinds of books that I read the fastest. When I get one contemporary, I can't put it down until it's over. Well, at least these ones that I'm about to show you because they are my favorites and I recommend each one of them. My number 5 is Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell, and it's set in the 80s and talks about two teenagers who meet in the school bus, and at first they don't talk to each other because Eleanor is the new girl and she's all weird and no one wants to talk to her because otherwise they will be picked on. But then Eleanor and Park begin to talk, and it's a story about first love and family also, because Eleanor is in a really tough situation, and I just really love this book because of the way that the author deals with the situation. I really like the way that the issues that this book talks about are dealt with, because it shows that there is someone out there who will help you and you will get out of your situation and have a better life. And that's my favorite thing about this book. And it's also so very cute and the writing is fantastic. The next one I'm going to talk about, everyone has read it already, but here it is, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I really liked every book that I've read by John Green. I've read 4 of them. I still have to read Paper Towns and Let Us Know, but this one is my favorite. It talks about 2 cancer patients and how they deal with cancer on their lives and how people treat them and the way that they deal with it in a daily basis, because it's not just about the physical matter, because they are in such a difficult situation and people treat them differently and they treat people differently because they don't want to hurt anyone because they know that they might die. And this is a love story, and it shows the main character, Hazel Grace, putting her walls down when she meets a boy on support group, who is Augustus Waters. If you haven't heard of him, when you do, it will be amazing and hurtful, just like this book was. There's a movie coming out in June and I'm so excited. I need to see this movie right now, but I will need a lot of tissues. Warning, get your freaking tissues ready for this book because you will need them. Next I have a book that has already been made into a movie, and it is Perks of Being a Wallflower by Steven Chbosky, and it has already its movie adaptation with Logan Lerman and Emma Watson. And I watched the movie first and I really enjoyed the book and the movie. This book talks about Charlie, a boy who's going to high school and has just had some traumatic events in his life and he doesn't really have any friends. And then he becomes friends with seniors and they have a lot of adventures and drama, and it's a heavy book. It is, because Charlie has mental illness and you have to read it. You've been warned, but to me it was really worth it. And this freaking cover is amazing. This is my favorite edition, is the British edition, and I looked for it for months and I have it now. Precious. My second favorite book is The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight by Jennifer E. Smith. It's like a love story, and the statistical probability of love at first sight. Really, it's a love story. And it talks about destiny and how a little event of your life can change everything. Not everything, but a lot. It talks about when Hadley, the main character, loses her flight to England by 4 minutes. She's going to her father's wedding with her new stepmom, and she really didn't want to go there. She meets Oliver, a boy who's waiting for the flight that she's going to since she lost her other one, and they start talking. I really can't talk about it without giving any spoilers, but it talks about forgiveness and love and destiny, and I really just love this book, even though it's not really realistic and stuff, but I really love it. I don't care about realistic or not. And my favorite contemporaries, I couldn't choose one because it's by my favorite author of all time, and it is Stephanie Perkins's books, Oops, Anne and the French Kiss and Lola and the Boy Next Door. These books are so good. I just love them so much. They are fluffy and romantic and happy, and characters from this book show up in this book, and I had no idea, and I loved it. And the last book of this trilogy, sort of, is coming out in August, the month of my birthday, so you know what to get me. So, if my friends are watching. Stephanie Perkins writes in a way that is so funny and so relatable, and it's so good. I can't even express how much I love these books. I stayed up all night to read both of them. I read Lola and the Boy Next Door first, and then Anne and the French Kiss, which is not the right order, but you don't have to read them in order. The first book talks about Anna, a girl who's going to France to her high school senior year. And she really doesn't want to go because her father is sending her, and she really wants to stay with her new crush that is almost her boyfriend and her best friend, but she has to go. And then when she gets there, it's a whole new country and a completely different culture, and she feels left out. But then she meets a new group of friends, and in that group of friends there is Saint Clair, a dream boy, and her friends take her around France and show her, and she begins to develop feelings for Saint Clair, but he has a girlfriend. And it's just a really quick read, even though it has like 400 pages. You will just fly through it. The next book talks about Lola, and she has two wishes, and one of them is that Cricket Bell doesn't come back to the house next to her. They used to be neighbors, but then he moved out, and she just doesn't want to see him ever again. She has an older boyfriend who's part of a band, and she never used the same outfit twice ever, and she makes her own clothes and stuff, and she's alternative. But then things change when Cricket moves back, and everything is perfect. I love this book. But yeah, those are my favorite contemporaries. I really recommend each one of them, and I hope you get to read them, and if you have, let me know what you think. And I really hope you get to read them because they are perfect and I really love them. What are your favorite contemporaries? Do you have any recommendations for me? Because I really enjoy contemporary and I don't get to read it that much because I don't know which book to buy. So leave down there in the comments your thoughts, and I will see you later. Bye!